back again. Another talk session. Listen, we work all the time. A lot of us don't want to go to hospitals. A lot of us don't want to see the doctor. A lot of us say, hey, I can take care of myself. And yeah, you could. There's nothing saying that you have to go. But you paying a lot of money. When you go see the doctor, it's not for free. You go to the emergency room, like I did last year. Wow. Just for them to drive me to the emergency room, over $700. It's crazy. But that's what they charge. That's just to drive you there. Then you have additional fee in mileage. It's over $100. Luckily, it wasn't too far away. You get to the emergency room, you go through the doors. Once you get inside, the meter kicks on. Expensive meter. It could be a lot of money just being there for a few hours. Let's see, 8 to 9, an hour. How much could it be an hour be? Or 4,000. Yeah, you might have never seen a doctor, and the doctor still gets something. Because imagine that you never see him. Only see nurses. In my case, I saw RN, and I saw another RN that stayed with me. They give you medicine, and just pills. Check your blood pressure and stuff like that. Then you see the financial officer. The FO. Because they had to get paid, right? If you had an accident, car accident, it comes out of your insurance. We'll take care of that. Remember, the insurance can only go so high. They have to be regulated. They can't overcharge, but they do. How much should they get? Anything they want, because a lot of them live high and mighty. When I used to deliver food and stuff like that, I've been to a lot of doctors' houses. They got Maseratis, Aston Martin, expensive sports vehicles. Wow, yeah, Bentley. Some of them live in a mansion. Yeah. Surgeons, especially those who do specialized surgery, should they get all that? Well, they go to school and become that, and they do resident. But should they be regulated? Should the government say, well, this is how much you should make? This is how much you make? I say get rid of all this money system and use digital. And you're doing that anyway. When you pay a bill online, you see money coming out of the bank to pay it? No, it's digital. You send digital funds to the bank, to the other bank, or to the electrical bills. Holy cow! Mine is over 500. Well, almost 500. It's a lot. I wasn't expecting to pay all that, but there's nothing I can do. The central air conditioning goes down. What do? You have to scram. We can't have regular ACs in the window. Then it's not allowed in the HOA community. So only thing we can do is put portable on the wheels. Last year, those portables I got, they didn't last. Sees compressor. That means it's the compressor seal, and it rumbles and try to start. It can pull down the electrical, and it could be dangerous. Or a fried motherboard, or it's called a PC board, a fried board. That means when it cools, it only cools a little area. It can't take out the moisture out of the air, so it's useless. Gotta throw them away. You try to call up the company to go after the warranty. They want video. They want to hear that rumble. They want pictures. They want stuff, and they still can't help you. So who do you turn to? You turn to where it came from and who shipped it and sold it to you. So that's where if the companies ship it to you and sold it to you, they should honor the warranty, because you can't go to the manufacturer if they're in China. They have locations here in the United States, but they're really in China, because you have to wait for them to respond. And that's a shame that warranty doesn't matter anymore, because you pay so much money. You want it to work, and you want it to last. If you buy something and it's gonna rumble or clunk, that means it's bad. That's not a good unit. Get rid of it. If you just got it and it's clunking, don't think that clunking is gonna disappear. That means it's not made right. A lot of them take parts off the shelf and put it. Hey, pass that part. Doesn't matter if it's not made for it. I'll stick it in here and hopefully it'll work. That's terrible. But that's what they do. So be careful. I bought better brands names. There's a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. 3 is you gotta run from the hills for that one. Tier 1, we only have 1 unit. I had to make my own little device. But anyway, I don't want to get off the subject. Healthcare is expensive. A lot of you don't want to go. If you hurt yourself, you're going to have to go. Like in my case, they said, well, did you want to go to the ER? Yeah, because I want to make sure I was all right. I go in the ambulance. There's like a Mack truck, and you got like 6 or 8 of them in there. Check your blood. They use some kind of thing that feel like a gas thing. It hurts too when they do it. And they were negative, nothing there. By the time you go to inside the ER in the treatment room, that's another bill right there. So you got bill after bill after bill. The ambulance, they take care of you, so all is included in there. So that's not bad, So you got some of your money's worth, and not just to take you to the hospital and charge you so much. They do work on you. Your vehicle is left behind. What do you do with your vehicle left behind? The police get the towing service. The towing service kicks in that meter. That's another expense. My own insurance told me, well, you have to take care of the towing. Oh my goodness. I had to call up a junkyard guy. He came out. He's like third. He told me how the process works. So I learned how that works. He said, if you have an accident, call them. Call the junkyard. You don't have to go to towing because they give you money for your vehicle. Where the towing doesn't give you money. You have to give them money. Those are I know you can say, well, gee, I'm in an accident. I don't have the time to think about that stuff. Well, that's true. But I know that accident was going to happen. I've foreseen it, but I didn't know when. And when it did, I'm here to talk about it. It's tough. I haven't driven since then. I can't even get an EV. It's expensive. You can't get them for $20,000. Everything's high. You see how much things go. I don't want no gas. I don't go through that problem gas. Who's going to work in a gas vehicle? Half the dealerships are gone. It's a disaster. How did all this get like this? What happened? What happened to the United States? What happened to us? Huh? Why does millions or billions have to suffer? Why? Because somebody got too greedy? Car prices out of control. We lost Chrysler and Dodge. What happened to them? They're gone. They're taken over by another company. Jeep. They were independent. We used to have American Motors. They're gone too. Chrysler took them over, but then got rid of them. Renault was here too. Gone. Mitsubishi is like a few places you can take there. Mitsubishi, big company, but they didn't market like the others. The big guys have. So this is it. Well, a lot of you don't want to get EVs because you don't want to go through the hassle. You figure, oh, gee, I don't want to get stuck. The battery died. Gasoline. Yeah, but those things, the gas and the hybrid battery and the electric motor and there's more weight and everything on there. Hybrid with the gas. That's the cheapest way you can go. But then they have better than that. Okay? Because those hybrids only with the gas, the electric, and the motor, they were designed for city driving, stop and go traffic. Okay? Then they got the plug-in hybrid. The battery goes from little thing to this. Still have the same kind of system, but you can plug it in and charge it. Now, if your home doesn't have that 200 amp system here, your circuit breaker, you have to get the guy to come out and put that in. That's another cost too, because you want to charge from your home. Yeah, you want to charge up your vehicle, so you got to think about that expense. A lot of money there. And then if you want to go EV, full battery with no gasoline stuff, but you still have to worry about. You don't have to worry about oil. There's no transmission. You still have to worry about coolant. You still have to worry about the 12-volt battery. You still have to worry about tires. You should use silicone tires, but they don't. Because silicone will last longer than rubber. Rubber does not last long, as you know. Rubber wiper blades, they don't last long. It's crazy. because combustion engine with the battery in there and the hybrid, very complex. You have to have somebody who knows what they're doing to fix that. Yeah, those are made. Those vehicles that are made in Japan. They're made in Japan. What? But they don't trust the United States to build, or Mexico to build these vehicles. I don't blame them because they want it to work properly. It's a lot of money, so this should work. There's no excuse to make a mistake because you figure that vehicle would have less problems. A fully electric would have less problems out of the factory door. Get to you, but they have updates because it's a smart vehicle. That's how it works. It's smart technology. You want it self-driving, you got to pay for that. If you wanted to do certain things, you got to pay for that. Each one is different. If you're gonna buy these vehicles, the best thing to do is remember, tell them your internet sales. Don't go there and talk to them. Get on that phone, you park in their parking lot, get on the phone and tell the operator, hey, I want internet sales. You get the internet sales manager, that's who you talk to, and you talk to them. You don't talk to nobody else, because nobody else knows anything or have anything. You are a buyer, you know what you want, and that's it. You test drive it, you like it, buy it. If you don't, move on to the next one. Cross it off your list. Don't like that. Whatever it is that you want, get it. Don't get what they want. A lot of dealers, they put a lot of stuff in their vehicles to jack up the price. You got to be aware of that too. Get a good deal. Pay for it. You're going to lease it, buy it, do whatever you're going to do. You do it. Okay? Now, talk about the car. Buying a car. But you got insurance. To go to the hospital right now for any little treatment, it could be, ain't gonna be no cheap. The doctor for 10 minutes with them, or 15 minutes, it was $300. Now it's $500, or it could be $1,000. Why is he getting? Why are the prices so high for the doctor? Yeah, that's what it is. The nurse, the doctor, the surgeon, the whole system is expensive. It's not cheap. That's why they were trying to make everybody have it, but it's still not cheap. That means the government would have to step in and regulate the whole system. But technically speaking, the government does. If you got Medicare or Medicaid or whatever it's called, if they get a bill for $100,000 and you only been there 3 days, that's a lot of money, and they get you down to $1,000. Why are they overcharging? Because they get away with it. Nobody's saying, nope, don't do that. There should be a certain rate. One person, you go in. What do? They treat you? If they didn't treat you, how do they charge so much money? You step in that ER, you step in that operating room, it's sky high. You got no insurance, it's tough. It's very tough. They're saying there's no Social Security left, but they have money to give other countries, billions of dollars. 2 big countries get a lot of money from us. Then they got money for you for Social Security. They're not telling the truth. They got money to build bigger ships and battleships and war and weapon and missiles and everything. Those things are expensive. Every time they shoot a missile, it's like $1 million or more. They got money for that, but they got no money for Social Security. You can't believe a word they say. They need to get rid of this money system and go on another type of system where everybody, if you're born in the United States, you're covered. Health, everything, you're covered. You said, well, what do you do for a living? You do whatever you want. You don't have, there's no regulation. You do whatever you want. You just follow this. You don't need credit cards because everybody if you want something, you swipe your hand, it reads it, takes it out of your account, or everybody's the same. There's no millionaire, no billionaire, no trillion. Everybody's the same. Okay? And everybody has a piece of the action too. Yeah. All the vehicles, all the wealth in this country, everybody's the same. Yeah. But we're not there yet. As for the AI, a lot of you are afraid of the AI. You think AI is taking the world. But the AI is going to do what we don't want to do. You don't want to build a car. A lot of people don't want to work in a factory and building a car. It's too much work. AI can do it, but they're not yet there yet. They make a mistake. They hallucinate. And you don't want an AI hallucinating. They get this too much code. And they got to build all these data centers in everybody's yard. But we have technology where they don't have to do that. But they don't implement it. And you see how things are. Now, your insurance, health insurance, fully covered, 100%, 80, 20%. That 80, 20 is terrible. That means you're responsible for 20%. And that can be a large money. Just to go see a chiropractor. My chiropractor charged me $5,930. Wow. What did he do? What did he do? I told him he couldn't crack me. Then I had to go see him. I had to go see him. I was told I had to go see him. I didn't know what he charged. He said he only charged $67. I see the bill hit the insurance company. It was a lot of money. How do you come up to the almost $6,000? They didn't want another $2,000 out of my settlement. I said, "Wow, what the heck is that? What is he He's double dipping. That's terrible." See how it is out there? You don't know until you experience it. What can you do about it? You gotta find yourself a good lawyer. If you get into that, don't get a settlement mill where you're treated like a settlement mill. Well, it's really bad, you know. And the chiropractor, they get to see different doctors, and you become patient swapping, where everybody gets a kickback from the patient, like you. You see this one, and everybody getting kickback, and the lawyer, everybody's getting money back. It's a big racket. But why isn't it regulated? Why does this happen? Because it can. No one's like this. I don't see anything in the hospital. I don't see anything. No discount. Why is the bill for like this for so much money? I got a pill and I'm charged $1,000 for a pill. You know, a lot of medication's high. Like I had to get a painkiller. Holy crick! But I never really use it. Well, I used it once. It really it didn't do anything for me. If you don't have insurance, you're looking at $1,200, $1,200. But there's a way to go. If you have Costco executive membership, you can get that same medicine for like $9. Generic. Yeah. That's Costco. Yeah. Well, but you have to have executive and you have to have a membership and all that. And you get it dirt cheap. That's not bad. I don't know. I heard that Walmart has something similar to that. Yeah. Well, and nobody says anything, so you don't know about these things. Everything's like, it's like you don't know. So if you hurt yourself at home, you rush to the ER. It's a lot of money. But if you got insurance and you're fully covered, you should be okay, right? Maybe you're not. Well, now you know.